of sea and sand. Now break down the acronym like you in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling aha. Now I never been down with no OPP. I talking about selling our people's property. Don't know who doing it, so don't round me out. Don't send no police round me and tell me shush my mouth.
They said we were selling dreams, but now they are planning to pay off our 12 billion national debt with our carbon credits. This is an evil plot to make sure that Bahamians don't benefit directly from our carbon credits. It was the PLP that introduced VAT to pay off the debt. Now they are using the debt excuse to rob us again. $12 billion is $80,000 each for all of our estimated 150k organic Bahamian adults. Bahamians must rise up and end our Westminster, plantation-style, economic apartheid system and build a new Bahamas where we benefit from the wealth of the land. Wake up, Bahamas. Lincoln Bain.
Coming up in news tonight, PLP leader hopeful Alfred Sears says he's got a plan to stamp out corruption. Outrage from the FNM and the DNA over government's decision to exempt Bahamar's foreign contractor from paying value-added tax. Plus, we've got highlights from the inaugural Island House Film Festival, and we'll count down the top 3 quotes of the week. Welcome to Our News. I'm Dana Smith. Thanks for joining us. Topping news tonight. In just over 1 week, members of the Progressive Liberal Party will head into convention. Hoping to emerge victorious during the party's leadership battle will be the party's Fort Charlotte candidate, Alfred Sears. In Our News, Sears said if successful, he has plans on tackling a number of issues in the country, one of them being corruption in government entities. Kyle Joaquin tells us more.
We have to deal with the issue of corruption.
He's looking to do what some may consider to be near impossible: defeat Perry Christie on the convention floor of the PLP. But Alfred Sears says there needs to be a change in the country. He says he believes there have been too many issues like corruption that successive governments have danced around.
We see documented cases where the resources of the state have been used in a manner which really was not for the public benefit. And it's about time that we put in place robust institutions to ensure the probity of the public affairs.
He referenced the Commission of Inquiry of 1967 that dealt with casino licenses, then that of 1984 that dealt with the of drugs, as well as a Commission of Inquiry of 1997 that dealt with Bahamas Air and then Batelco. In late 2015, Attorney General Alison Maynard Gibson had stressed that the Bahamas is making every attempt to eliminate corruption. But Sears said it's about time all of the government's resources are used for the public. But stomping out corruption is just one of the things Sears says he wishes to work on.
I believe that this is the historic moment for the Bahamas to shift the paradigm from the Stafford Sands model of development, which relies almost entirely upon foreign direct investment. And we need to reorganize our incentives, concessions, so that we can build national capital.
Sears said he'd like to see the Bahamas' economy grow beyond tourism and financial services, as well as even development with the Family Islands.
That is why I have proposed that we revise local government so that it has revenue-raising authority, it's extended to New Providence, and that the local authorities in our Family Islands could be engaged in economic promotion.
Sears has not said who his running mate would be as yet for next week's convention, but he is confident there's a quiet storm working in his favor to emerge leader of the PLP. Reporting for Our News, I'm Kyle Joaquin.
And if we look at the data, Mr. Deputy, we will see that, for example, fastest growing area of the international economy is carbon trading. And if we look at the latest publication of Bloomberg, we will see that it is predicted that by 2030, this particular market of carbon trading will reach up to $33 trillion. And we are at $1 billion. And we reach up to $33 trillion. And we reach up to $33 trillion. And we are at the vanguard. 33 trillion, and I'll share it with you. 33 trillion predicted in terms of the growth. Because, and if we look at it, the global economy, if we look at the G20 countries, 19 of the G20 countries have enacted emission control legislation. In China, laws are being legislated to control emission. Throughout the United States, in most of the states of the United States, laws have been passed to control the emission of CO2. So what we see then is that because there's a global recognition that all of us are in peril, most especially island nation state, with this global warming. But an industry, a country, cannot change automatically. It will be a gradual process. And because of this need for mitigation, you have the
First of all, it's the first sensible thing that this fella ever said that I actually agree with. But Brave, he won Baptiste Davis. He invited 14 members and 3 showed up, 11 didn't show. You wonder why 11 didn't show? When the world could see what's going on in this country. See, Brave Davis could make it buy out the media in the Bahamas, but he can't buy out TikTok and all these other media platforms with sharing this information. The world knew from last year, but November, December, him announcing that he's one of the Haitian, that the immigrants, these Haitian immigrants, he's one of them, and they Haitian Bahamians. The world is aware of this. The world is aware of the amount of boatloads of Haitians and plane loads of Haitians coming to the Bahamas. When the rest of the world is rejecting them and sending them to the Bahamas, they are going to the Bahamas. The world knows this. See, in the Bahamas, the media outlets here, they might get paid to, censor certain things, but the world is aware. Only the PLP supporters ain't aware of what's going on in this country. Or they are aware and, keeping their mouths closed. But the world is aware of what's going on. The world is aware of knowing that you could be any white person in an old Jenny suit with some penny loafers and an old briefcase and leave this country a millionaire. Why is the citizens, they suffering? The world is aware of this. I'm sure certain people want to come to the Bahamas to do business, but they are aware that they only getting the politicians and the government richer. You come to the Bahamas to do
I want to meet him in Bamboo Town. He is not going to carry my things anywhere. and if I can't have it, you have it.
They'll be fighting. They partying, they chilling, they rolling all over the doggone ocean on nice fine yachts. They having fun, man. Even the retired ones. The retired prime ministers, them coming out and partying and having fun. Everybody enjoying the doggone good time, the goodest times. While the people that they supposed to represent still hustle. But hey, they are friends, man. They are friends. They are friends.
That's let the world know. COI or nothing. I ain't got time for that.
Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. You should be able to hear us now. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you being here. Reading lips tonight, I see. Yeah. So you got to get your reading lips game on. So you should be able to hear now. Let's make sure that you're up. Someone please let me know that you are up. Let me know that you are up. Okay, it's good now. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate all of you being here. Sorry for the late start. We apologize for the late start. We had announced that we will be here at 8:30 tonight. Some of you are already going to bed, but of course you're watching in the morning. Please share. But of course, we got some gifts and goodies for you tonight to make it up to you. All right. So we got some phone cards. We're going to give out some today and some on Sunday. Well, these are gift cards. So you can BTC bill, you can use this to pay those bills. So you can use this to put it on your phone bill, your cell phone bill, or whatever you have with BTC, I guess, your internet. You can use it to buy something at BTC, a card, etc. Each of these are worth $20, and we're gonna give out 3 tonight and 3 on Sunday. All right. So 3 tonight. So just stay tuned, okay? So 3 BTC cards tonight and 3 on Sunday. I am also tonight going to be giving out some tablets. These are Kindle tablets. And so we're going to give out, I guess, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to give out 5 of these tonight. They're in pink and in blue. I'm going to give out 5 of these tonight, and then another 5 on Sunday. All right, and then some more after that, I guess. All right, so we're going to give out some Kindle tablets. Please, please, my people, encourage your children to read from now. Encourage them to read. And we hope that these Kindle tablets encourage them to do just that. All right. So please encourage your children to educate themselves to move to the next level. All right. Today we're going to talk about carbon credits. Today we're going to have a conversation about Brian McCartney and what he had to say. Me and Chairman Charlotte Green had an interesting conversation. It's a tablet, by the way. We had an interesting conversation with Brian this evening. Very interesting conversation with him, and so we're gonna talk about Brian a little bit today. And also, we have a contractor from Grand Bahama who has been crying out for months, trying to get them to get paid. We think it's despicable knowing the climate in Grand Bahama and what's going on there. And so and so if you got friends and family who might need a tablet or need one of these, just tell them to and hurry up. All right. But the contractors in Grand Bahama have been given contracts from the government. They were told to go ahead and repair roofs and do different stuff, and that they would get paid after. The government always does that. And that they would be made right. These people were terrified when schools started to be about to open and they couldn't pay their bills. Some of these contractors' lights have now been turned off after they've invested their own money to doing this for the government. So the government look good. The people can say, oh, the government fixed my house, but the government ain't paid the person who fixed your house. So this is a problem. All right. So, please excuse me tonight. But the show must go on. I ain't calling in sick. All right, we're gonna keep going. And so I have one of those contractors on the line who wants to tell us exactly what happened and what's been going on. He says he's not afraid. He's gonna talk because he needs his money. And so we're gonna talk to that contractor. Let me see if we can get him on the line. Then we're gonna talk about carbon credits. I'm gonna break down some stuff for you. The carbon credits that Brave is stealing from you. Remember, they said I was selling dreams before election. Now all of a sudden, it's all they talk about. And they're stealing it from you. They're about to get a huge amount of carbon credits, but you are going to get none of it. None. Not even $1 from it. Billions of dollars, $156 billion. You are going to get none, Bahamas. So while you're distracted talking about all these other stuff, everything else is going on, you're getting robbed. You don't have to be poor no more. You don't have to be worried about the price of the light bill. You don't have to be worried about the price of groceries. You don't have to be worried about the price of gas. But they're robbing you. But we'll get to that in a minute. We're going to show you the carbon markets and show you what's going on in a minute. But first I want to go to Grand Bahama. Let's head to Grand Bahama and hear what's really going on there. Good afternoon. How are you doing tonight?
Good afternoon, Mr. Ben. Grateful to be alive.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Thank God for life.
Why are you here? Are you able to put your camera on?
Yeah, I just thought I would do a voice. Rather the voice
okay,
is good.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
So what's going on with you and other contractors in Grand Bahama? What's happening?
Man, Mr. Ben, I am so, it's not only me one distraught, angry, fed up, and disappointed in the behavior of this government in this time and season in Grand Bahama. We, in the month of July, the first they call us and we call the job, so they're doing some repairs to the house that was damaged during the hurricane. They said that they told us that they had numerous houses for us to be done. Quicker we finished one, we have another one. So they give us a time frame to finish the houses. and they take 1 week for us to be paid, then we will get the other job. This is something we work on, son, honestly hot. We work, get the work done, and from then, every week, we was asking for the money and cannot get paid. I mean, Mr. Bean, it is so ridiculous. School coming, they don't have no concern about we getting paid for school. Your bills is being due, and every time you go to the office, they have, when they tell you Monday, you're going to get paid. Monday come, you don't get paid. They say Friday come, you don't get paid. And they just turn you wrong. Everyone in this country knows that things not slow in Grandmama, things stop. How can you come into Grandmama, hire the man them to work in this hot sun and take 2 or 3 months later down the road to pay them, knowing they have the responsibility? No one can go to the shoe store. You can't pay your power bill. From we started this job, each and every one of those MP, they don't get their salary. They could have go to the food store. They could have go to pay their bills. What happened to us in Grandmama? It is a slap in the face and it's a disrespect. It's a spirit of poverty and it's a spirit of wickedness in high places because they don't want to see us survive.
Wow. So
you understand
did you all start doing your work?
We don't complete the work in the first 2 weeks because they rush us to finish it, say you're going to get paid. And we ain't see no money. I called Mr. Russell, he keep giving me a deadline until he stop answering my call. I don't see him no more. I can't get in contact with him no more.
Wow.
It's just stories, and I'm talking about all the young men, all these men that we work who have children, going to school, who have bills. No one could get paid. It's only a story, and they only selling you a story every week. Every week it's the same thing.
Oh my God.
There's fire on the mountain here in Grand Bahama, my brother, and I'm so angry because when you look on TV on the news, they're talking a bunch of foolishness, but what they're doing, and no one is getting paid who work. I was giving my friend the story that I didn't get paid. He drive bus, carry bus to children in school. He said, you talking about those couple of months? Said, they have not paid me for a year.
What?
He said, they have not paid him for 1 year for driving the bus to school for the school children.
The PLP government?
I said, you gotta be told. Yes, sir. It is ridiculous here, man. And this needs to stop because if they could take all that money and spend during the anniversary for this country, they could pay the Bahamian people to survive.
So you mean to tell me they've been doing all this partying and they ain't paying
the bill. They ain't paying the bill in Grandmama. There's no jobs. The only jobs they did, my brother, the only thing they did for Bahamian is take the cutlass out the Haitian hand and put it in the Bahamian hand.
Wow.
Tell them weed.
They say the economy is doing well. They're bragging about
in their mind.
The economy is doing. They're bragging about the jobs. This is
in their mind.
But you can't get paid.
In their mind, I can't. Me and the rest, all the young men and contractors here on Grandmama who did the work for the urban. And I was so happy because they said we're gonna get a few houses after the other after the other. You can't get the next house because you can't get paid. You can't get paid. They start the next house. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying it's just fed up. It's angry. This is crazy.
So you did.
I need my money. I need my money. When you wipe me, pay me, because when they on the end of the month, all them going to the bank to see their salary from the treasury, all those MP. So when they wipe me, they should pay me. Me and all the rest of men, them, all the behemoth. You know what, something, Mr. Bean? I find out now. I've noticed in this country, they're taking this thing as a tradition that when you wipe for government, you know they take long. The devil is a liar. When you wipe a Bahamian, pay them.
Wow.
So you understand what I'm saying? How you gonna wake me and then you would take 2, 3, 4 months try and still turning me around with my money?
This can't be real, man.
What kind of foolishness is? And you telling me you the government for the people?
Wow.
I need my money.
How many houses have you repaired?
So far, we started out the contractor. We started out 2 houses. There's 1 house I so far, and we're supposed to get the rest of houses. But you cannot get the house until you sign the money for what they pay you for. You can't start the house because you ain't get paid. So wow. to me, this was only a trick. It only was a trick. You can't get the house to repair.
They told you all gave the government a loan.
Yeah, they told us we should have, but I understand, to my understanding, we should have, each contractor should have had at least 6 houses to be done to do. Each contractor has 6 houses to do. We can't get to the second house because we can't get the payment for the first house.
Now, this is a scary part because the government, you have a year to sue them. The statute bar is a year. If you don't sue them within that year, then you're at their mercy.
Yeah.
Whether they ever want to pay you or not. So
it's the main reason you got to go through. They came and hire us. We shouldn't have to go through that. They came and hired us. We work as Bahamian. The Bahamian people who are paying their salary. So if we paying their salary to govern us, they should be able to see that when we work to pay us.
Maybe they didn't get their salary too. You think they got their salary?
Their salary come up before anything else. I guarantee that. They ain't gonna miss that.
Come on, they wouldn't take salary knowing that they owe you all this money.
Man, listen here. See, if one of the things is here in Grandma, a lot of people are not complaining because they can't get in contact with people who are in position. I've been trying to put an interview on ZNS for weeks and I can't get it on.
What?
Because they have the control on ZNS. I did an interview on ZNS and it cannot get heard in reference to this.
So
the people here don't have the voice. Through Urban Renewal, I was hired by Urban Renewal. I signed on them. They have all of my bank accounts and everything. I signed agreement with them, hired by Urban Renewal.
Wow.
You see? And they don't want to pay me. They refuse to pay me. And the other rest of young men, the other rest of contractors here in Grandmama who's not here to speak, but I'm speaking on their behalf. Because a lot of them can't get in contact with people who could voice, give them the voice to speak out for their money, man.
Wow.
They even did no school coming up. They even had the courtesy to say, well, the people need school money for the school children. No type of courtesy, nothing. Huh? No type of compassion, knowing that we have young children and school terms are coming up. Knowing Grand Bahama is hard, the power bill is high. Knowing that you got to pay your power bill, groceries are high. They don't have no concern about the people here. Wow. All they good for the work on the ducking department. Every time you go to, they ducking you when it's time to get paid, and when the time to work, you see everybody on the job running up their mouth. All kind of people running, all these big bosses on the job when it's time to work, but when it's time to pay, bush cracking man gone. You hear me?
You're Bahamian?
I'm a full Bahamian, I'm Auckland's man. Full Bahamian. Yes, sir. And I need my money.
The problem, because I've never heard any of the Haitian contractors complain that they are not getting their money on time.
People, they have no one to complain. I am Bahamian, my brother. I want my money. I need to pay my bills. That's what I work for. I don't work for charity. The Red Cross out here, I don't work for the Red Cross. I work for me and my children. You know, and look like they ain't getting this. And the thing of it, Mr. Bean, if it was one of their family, one of their children, one of their brother in that position, they would have seen by now these people wouldn't get their money. By now, they see the people wouldn't get their money.
Yeah.
But now they're already in office. They relax and they're sleeping on soft bed, so they don't care about the rest. It's like a story when I was growing up. The old lady tell a story, say, all my mommy's children, I love myself the best. When I get my belly full, I don't care about the rest. And that is the type mindset they have.
Wow.
You see? As long as their belly full, they don't care about the rest.
That's crazy.
That is the spirit. That is the selfish spirit they have. Because I'm not come asking you for nothing.
Who's responsible for urban renewal?
Mr. Russell is in charge of urban renewal.
And have you been able to get in contact with him?
I spoke with him and he gave me some promises. Monday you're gonna get paid. Next Monday you're gonna pay. And I ain't seen nothing until I keep calling me, stop answering his phone. He don't answer my phone. I haven't seen no more. After the promises and promises he promised me, I was gonna get paid. We was gonna get paid.
You have a cell number?
I have a cell number.
Give it to me.
When I send it to you. Okay?
All right. When we finish this here,
I'll send it to you.
Text it to me, and I can call him live on there.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. You understand?
This is disgraceful what y'all are going through.
Yes.
With all the partying and balling and caviar dreams that these guys are having, there's no reason that y'all shouldn't be straight.
We can't get paid. And there's no other jobs here available, Mr. Bain. There's nothing else. We thank God for that. And we were waiting for the money for it, but we still can't get the money. So it's insult to me. You come hire me and don't want to pay me? Something wrong with you? You think about how serious this matter is. You hire me. Sun must have been, sun was so hot while we were fixing those roofs that the shingles was melting.
What?
What the shingles was melting. You hear what I'm saying? We pray the rain come. I shingle in the rain because it was cooler. The shingle is better to shingle in the rain than in the sun because the shingle was melting. Take my own personal money, buy ice and waters, and think for the man on the job, and hear it on the end of this couple of months down the road. I really don't matter with the money for the ice, but I want the money what I work for, what we agreed on. Pay me that. And all the other rest of the contractors are looking forward for that payment. Pay me my money.
About how much contractors you think going for this right now?
There's a lot of them. I don't know the quite number, but it's a lot of contractors. I believe about a dozen or more. There's a lot of contractors. I don't know quite amount, but there's a lot of them who I saw work was start doing. People, while I was at the office, other person was coming and dealing with these issues. I don't know the quite amount, but there are numerous persons who were dealing with these work.
All right, so Mr. Russell, I can guarantee is watching this right now.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Tell them what you want them to hear.
Mr. Russell, please pay me and the men them our money. We need our money, not today, yesterday. We tired of the promises. We tired of the stories. We tired of the lies. It's just a bunch of lies, yo. I'm no disrespect to you, but since you will give me your word is like putting water in a sieve. It do not hold. And I need my money, please. Thank you.
And I just want to say to everyone that you know, on behalf of Mr. Mario DeVoe, this is not a political attack. This is a behavior kind of his money. This is nothing to do with politics.
Yes, sir. Nothing to do with politics.
He how he vote, and I asked him how he vote. Like him less. He's a behavior who is being victimized right now and who's being robbed. And so we need this to be fixed. You know, you can understand. See, if you have a business that the business is going bad, they have an excuse they couldn't finish paying you, then that's one thing. But the government, the government can borrow any amount of money they want. They can take money. There's no reason they should be owing behaviors like yourself, especially grandmama.
I'm telling you.
They should want that money to flood back in the economy. Guess what? As soon as they pay you the thousands that they owe you, you're going to go and pay bills. You're going to
exactly. Money flows. Money flows.
Want to get that money to you to help grandma.
Money flows.
This is stupid.
Money flows. It's just a spirit of poverty. That's what it is. It's a spirit of poverty, not paying persons spending to work their money, man. Want to bring us back in slavery. You see? Slavery days and over, man. Pay me my money. That's all I want. We ain't gonna have no argument.
All right, you know Mr. Russell there?
I can send the full information to you. I can send the full information to you on the phone.
Send me his number. When you disconnect, send me his number, and we are going to constantly go after them until you all pay their money.
All right, man. You have a great one. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
And good night, Bahamas. Thanks. All right. Yeah.
Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. I mean, these fellas, they are flying first class all over the world, taking a bunch of people with them, staying in the grandest of hotels. Brave buying a new car. It seems like every week he getting a new more and more expensive car. That's how it feels. You got this brand new fresh BMW. You could, when you pass, all you can smell is new car. Plastic still on the seats. That's all you smell is new car. Every time Brave pass, speed pass, new car. Jesus. Bahamas is coming soon, where Bahamians will not be treated like last class. That's going to let everyone know who plans on running for the COI. The Casino Party is a takeover, and we are taking what belongs to the Bahamian people and giving it to them. Don't come here looking to enrich yourselves or your family, because we can lock you up. There's a takeover, and we are taking back everything that the enemy stole from us and giving it to the Bahamian people. And as we empower them, you are empowered also. So satisfied with your pay, your check, your royalties that you're going to receive from your natural resources and carbon credits. But we're going to change the game. That's our legacy. That's what we're coming here to do. We can change the game. Wow. 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 All right. So, man, that's heartbreaking to see Bahamians going through this. That's heartbreaking, man. It's sickening, man. How much more, they want us to put up with? How much more? Well, anyway, let me get moving. Going to talk about Brian for a minute. Just got some updates. Then we're going to talk about Brian, and then we're going to talk about our carbon credits that Brave Davis has stolen from us. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, Grand Bahama, the Coalition of Independence Grand Bahama is having a tea party and raffle. All right, and so the entrance fee is $20. There's also going to be a membership drive. They're going to have T-shirts on sale. The raffle is a $5 donation. Drinks will be on sale. Prizes for the raffle includes a washer, oven. A washer's first prize. The second prize is an oven. The third prize is dinner for two. The fourth prize is $50 gas voucher. Sorry. And the fifth prize is a tune-up. All right, the labor for a tune-up on your car. Yes, a servicing of your car. All right, and you don't have to be present to win. All right, so just buy a ticket. So get in touch with any of our people. So the numbers are on the screen: 438-8355. 438-8355. And just to let you know, I will be there. All right, I will be there and present. I'm going to be a speaker at this event. So make sure you are there. You can come down. You can meet me. So it's going to be at Pirates Cove. It's September 30th at 4 p.m. until it's going to be at Pirates Cove, Zip Line, and Water Park. All right, so it's going to be Zip Line and Water Park. It's going to be at Trino Beach, Freeport, Grand Bahama. Trino Beach, Freeport, what is that? Tano Beach. What am I saying? And I know Tano Beach, and I love Tano Beach. Why am I saying that? So busy reading. Tano Beach, Freeport, Grand Bahama, 4 p.m. until. All right. So it's going to be very powerful. Listen, the COI is on the move, man. We ain't playing. We are doing this. We are doing this from now. We're not showing up in the last minute. We are doing this from now. So if you support the party, come on out. And, you got to support with your finances. You got to help us get to where we need to get. All right. So make sure you are there. I will be there. Come out and meet me. Shake my hand. Give me a hug. And and talk. You might have some issues you want to talk about. I'll be there and I will be available. All right. So just want to get that out there. Also, on October 4th, we're going to stand up for our country. I heard someone saying that Keith Bell didn't break the law. I think they mean he didn't break the law by giving someone a citizenship at the church. That's what they mean. But they're not paying attention to all the other things that he did. All right? If persons are in the country illegally and there's possibly human trafficking going on, as happened at Hilton, and he called the immigration officials and lied to them, deceived them, gave them fraudulent information, that he got certain information from the deputy prime minister that these people were straight. That sounds like a crime to me. That sounds like a crime. He's aiding and abetting. All right? It's obstruction. That's what it is. He has no right to obstruct. That sounds like a crime to me. Is obstruction still a crime? Obstructing a public officer in the course of their duty? He called and said, don't touch them. Because the deputy prime minister then straightened that out and he lied. And he blocked them. That is a crime. And so these highfalutin people trying to cover for him now are saying, oh, it wasn't a crime because they just want you to focus on one thing, the funeral. That ain't all he do. We presented all kind of documents. If he is going in the computer system or forcing people to go into the computer system and break the law by giving these people who don't qualify for citizenship, giving them citizenships or giving them work permits, that's a crime. If he's going in the system and printing out approvals and the director's signatures going on that, and she didn't notarize that, it's fraud. You'll get it? But of course, we have a criminal administration in the House right now. And of course, this is going to continue unless you stand up. We can't let this continue. Y'all come and stand up, please. Let's show them our presence. Let's meet them at the House. They took all this long break, but we can meet them there and let them know that we ain't forget. And your break, we didn't flinch because you took a break. We have not forgotten and we will not forget. Come out. Make sure you are there. Make sure you are there because your light bill has gone up 3 times what it was. Make sure you are there. Be there. Because they are crushing us and breaking our backs. Because now they're charging us VAT. They're charging us VAT on Amazon. Minutes hit us with VAT on Facebook. And the PLP say, oh, they shouldn't do the ministry trying to tax you to that. Now they're doing the same thing. If y'all don't understand that the PLP and FNM is one, something wrong with y'all. And that takes us to our next segment. Make sure you're there on April 4th. We got to show out. All right? Also, we're having a convention on November 19th. We're going to make it official on November 19th. Make sure you are there. November 19th. It's our convention. So the morning session is closed. We're going to have elections. November 18th. I'm saying the wrong thing. I said the wrong thing over and over and over. 1-8. All right? 1-8, not 19th. November 18th. All right? November 18th. Someone typed that in there. Saying the wrong thing. Distracted. Yeah, distracted with all this cold and flu symptoms. So y'all please excuse me tonight. I don't get sick, so I don't know how this happens. But I'm not sick. I just have the stuffy nose, the runny nose, etc. But I don't feel sick. I guess it normally comes, give me these couple of symptoms and goes away. So y'all pray for me. All right. So someone put in November 19th. That's the wrong one. It's November 18th. 18. Okay. So whoever put in that 19, y'all delete your message. November 18th. That's Saturday. November 18th. That's a Saturday. November 18th. The morning session is at 10 a.m. And so, if you're a delegate, you're going to be there. The delegate list is going to start going out. We're going to be approaching you. You come, you get registered. We're going to be there. We're going to vote for our leaders. We're going to ratify. We're going to become an official party. And then we go to all-out war with this corrupt government. All right? So, November 18th, the evening session is at 6 p.m. So the evening section is at 6 p.m. Make sure you are there. Don't be late. That's Saturday, so 6 p.m. is not too early. 6 p.m., make sure you're there for the evening session. You're going to have some powerful speakers and some powerful stuff is going to be going down, all right? So make sure you are there, all right? So the first phone card, $20 phone card, not phone card, gift card, $20 gift card is going to go to the first person who tells me the date, time, and date of the convention. Make sure you're paying attention. Come on. The date, the time, and the date of the convention. Let me see. The date, and time of the convention. I will see all that. Date, day, and time of the convention. Come on. Let's go. 18 November, 6 p.m. That's incomplete. The date, the day, and the time. Okay. What is this? Okay, that person got a Shandiano Hall. Y'all write that down, please. Shandiano Hall. Send a text to 803-5995, and I will get you hooked up. So we have the number. Yeah, send it to 803-5995. He gave the halfway. And you know what? No. He didn't give the full thing. Oh, no one is giving the full thing. This one give the place and all. Shandino Hall is first. He should have also said 10 a.m. All right. 803-5995. Shandino Hall sent a text to that. And we got your gift card right here. If you ain't got BTC, sell it. You got value. That's $20 card. Pink or blue. So write down Shandiano Hall. Pink or blue. All right, pink or blue. So if you got a boy or a girl, all right, it's a Kindle. Pink or blue. 2. Okay, what's happening there? Okay, we gotta get this plugged in. Pink or blue, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, try to get this charged. Nope, that's not it. It's not working. It's saying plug in. No. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, to the first person getting the tablet, pink or blue, to the first person. No, it's a charger. The first person who can tell me, I guess, yeah. The first person who can tell me exactly how much money Brave Davis is not working. How much money Brave Davis is about to steal from us in our blue carbon credits? Tell us how much money Brave Davis is about to steal from us for our blue carbon credits for seagrass. So you get a tablet. Oh my God, these people. Richard McIntosh. All right, Richard McIntosh is first. $156 billion is about to be stolen. See, working. It's working. All right, $156. So hold on, I forget the name of the person I called. So I was distracted trying to get this equipment plugged in. I think that's Richard McIntosh. Was it Richard McIntosh? Come on, you all be honest. Was it Richard McIntosh? Richard McIntosh? Was it 1 trillion? Someone says, check my time. I got that before, Richard. Now, all right, Richard McIntosh is the person. All right, so let's put Richard McIntosh. Now, this is the problem with Facebook. So you can answer from Facebook, from YouTube, from any platform that you're watching on. All right, I'm gonna see all. But the problem with the social media, when they're doing lives, they don't always show the comments the same time that you gave the comment. If you watch, sometimes you might see something popping up saying no sound, even though we done dealt with that a long time. But they choose which ones to put in there first. So it's luck of the draw. Richard McIntosh. All right. Someone says $33 trillion. I like that answer, boy. But Richard McIntosh has it. So now that we have that plugged in, this is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna give so I guess that one was blue. I'm gonna give a pink tablet, so that's a blue tablet. I'm gonna give a pink tablet to the first caller, 803-5995. 803-5995. She won the blue one. Richard McIntosh, you got the blue one, all right? The pink one, the first caller, 803-5995. Come, call quickly. Call quickly, 803-5995. I think. Good afternoon. You are live. How you doing? It looks like you won. Good job. Awesome. So, Kelda Gibson. Let's write it down. Kelda Gibson. Kelda Gibson. You're from Bahamas Air? Thank you, Kelda Gibson from Bahamas Air. Yeah, a lot of people in Bahamas Air COI right now. Yeah, we got the airport on lock. Yeah, the whole airport is COI. Yeah, man. All right, so you get the pink. What people still call it? They late. You got the pink tablet, okay, Kelda Gibson? So just say you can pick it up from the office tomorrow, anytime after 11, okay? Okay, and I will be signing up for my membership then too. Awesome. Yes, way to go. Just keep up the good work, Mr. Bing. Awesome. And if any callers on another island, just let us know and we'll just go to the airport and send it to you. Okay. All right, thank you. I work in Nassau. I'm in Nassau. Okay, ask me for other callers who might win some other prize. Okay, dear. All right. Okay, so that's a pink and a blue one. Oh Lord, this one called. I am so sorry you're late, but we're gonna give out another one right now, okay? All right. The volume is very low on the speaker. I don't know why. Let's see what we can do with that. Okay, it should be better now. All right. These persons, this is a riddle. Riddle me this, riddle me that. These three persons were business partners, and they are some of the biggest criminals in Bahamian history. All of them have reached to the highest position in government in this country. Name all three of them. I need you to name three partners in crime who were working together for all these years. Good afternoon, you're live.
Good afternoon.
Yes, give me your answer.
Perry Christie, Hubert Ingram, and Brave Davis.
You are a very smart person. Now, I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I should have said whether to call in or to text in, but that call came in so fast, she beat all of y'all on the text. All right. Okay. What's your name?
Yvonne Bolag.
Okay. And you know that those three been swinging us all these years?
Yes.
Okay. But you ain't gonna fall for that no more, right?
Never.
All right. You want pink or blue?
Pink.
Pink? Okay. All right. You got a name? Yvonne Bolag. All right. So you in Nassau?
Yes.
Okay, you come to the office tomorrow anytime after after 11, and you can get your tablet, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, it'll be there waiting for you.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. I'm so sorry. I should have said who is going to be. Now, speaking, I have some more to give out. I have 7 more to give out, some more cards, etc. I'll get back to that in a second. Y'all hang out with me tonight, man. I'm feeling good, so y'all come hang out with me tonight. I can pause right there, and I'm going to speak to Ingram, Perry, and Brave. Let me say text first. Hold on, this one's still calling. I think their Facebook on delay. All right, so I reject that call. And as you can see, these fellas laughing and smiling together. Look at them. Look at them, Bahamas. They dress alike. They're so cute, like Bobsy twins. Yeah, I think some person's Facebook is delayed, and so that's why they still call it. All right. Maybe they paused it or whatever. Look at them. These dudes decided to come out dressed alike. Listen, girlfriend and boyfriends don't dress alike no more. That's like very 1980s and 90s. These fellas come out dressed alike. That you can't even tell the difference. They showing you how much they in love and they partner in crime. Remember when I sat in front of Brave and he told me he wasn't going to give any of y'all the carbon credits. He wouldn't let y'all benefit. He's going to give it to a few people and let them provide jobs. I'm still calling it. You're still getting rejected. Hold on. Just wait. We got more to go. You know, when he told me that, he also told me that when Ingram and Christie left the PLP, he left the PLP too. So the PLP is being run now by traders to the PLP. All right. Fred Mitchell was a trader. Ingram made him a senator. And he would go around talking bad about Finland. And he burned the Constitution. Because of Finland, he had a lot of protests against Fred Mitchell. Now he's a German. So it's being run by people who are not PLPs. Jesse Cooper was a hardcore F&M, but it was taking too long to him and Kalis rule. It was taking too long to accept them, and so he went with the PLP. But Brave Davis told me that him and Ingram was closer than Perry and Ingram. So people think that Perry and Ingram was close, but him and Ingram was even closer. And here you see it. They've come dressed alike, wearing their hat, their blue and white shirt and pants. They planned that. Brave, so you got any blue and white shirt? Yeah, man. Let's dress alike, man. Let them see how much we love each other. They planned that. This isn't an accident. They want y'all to see something. Ingram is endorsing him to get his second term. So all of them would get their second term. They are plotting and planning right now, Ingram, Christian Davis, how they could destroy me, how they could stop me, how they could discredit me in order for them to win the election again so that they could rape this country one more time. And so that by the time any sensible government gets in power, they would be too old to do any jail time. So no judge would actually send them to jail because they would be at that point too old to go to jail. They'd use the old I'm a sick mafia kind of trick on the persons. All right. So someone says, look at his foot. I don't want to do that. All right. And so they are one and the same. We got to talk about this. Hang on. They're one and the same. This is when they were coming into the airport. This is when they were coming into the airport. This recently, a few days ago. Here they are.
That's my cousin. How you
Okay, someone says it's not showing, but I think y'all would have seen the video. Can't see anything. What happened there? Let's try it again.
That's my cousin. How you
Okay. Someone said they still can't see it. Only hearing the talking. I don't know what happened just now. I humbly apologize. Yes, Ingram them don't want you see that. But that's when they were coming to the airport and everyone was ignoring Brave and greeting Ingram. Everyone was ignoring Brave and greeting Ingram, saying that that's their prime minister. We all know no one loved Brave, and so the plot of the FNM that minister had to do was to try to make you hate him so much and to make you make the FNM so scared to come out to vote that he told everyone that they would get COVID if they came out to vote, and the voter turnout was the lowest in Bahamian history. I can't see the video, but that's fine. Okay, some said they see it, some said they don't see it. I'm so sorry, but I wanted you to see that. I have another video that I want you to see. This is the most important one, so this better show. All right, this better show. With this video, I'm going to start here. The country won't accept a third party. Now, this is the headline in the Tribune, because the Tribune is fighting hard now. That's the FNM's paper. So they're fighting hard now, against to try to give some legitimacy to the FNM. Hopefully they could win. And they know that people flock. So they're going to try to convince you somehow that, you know what, don't vote for third party because the other party could win, and you want to vote for the winner because they know that people heard we're mammal, so we try to go with the winner. But they don't know that this time we voted our conscience. We voting was right. We voting to get the PLP and FNM out because they've been raping and robbing us. All right, so they put this there with this headline with from Brian McCartney saying the country won't accept a third party. All right. Because he said the reason he said that they won't accept a third party, he says, because Bahamians are stuck on stupid, and that's the problem. That's what he said. He said Bahamians are stuck on stupid. They asked him, he said, when asked about critics saying that the COI has overtaken the DNA as the unofficial third party, Mr. McCartney said, well, they are more out there than the DNA, certainly. And the COI and Mr. Bain, they are bringing the issues to the forefront, which I think is a good thing. And so he's speaking good about the party and myself. But of course, they put a headline to say something different. But let me make something clear for them. I don't know why they're comparing us to DNA. Right now, we are the official opposition of this. We are the official opposition. We're not the Majesty's loyal opposition. So we're not getting paid for this. But we are the official opposition of this country. And we are the government in waiting. And the government only does what they hear us talk about or what we instruct them to do. We are running this country right now. And so they should be referring to us as the incoming government or the official opposition, not anything else, because we are coming for what belongs to us. And so I had a good talk with Brian tonight. I'll tell you what he said in a minute after I show you this video. Let's look at this video first. And this is the video where every single Bahamian should have turned their backs on the PLP and FNM, but we wasn't tired getting swing yet. Let's see if the video plays. All right, hopefully it plays. Let me know if it plays. All right, so here we go.
No, I don't have any difficulty in talking to the member for Bamboo-Town. I told him this afternoon, as I told you before, that Bamboo-Town is a nice test case. Here's a case where you and I have taken two gentlemen who want to be leaders of the Bahamas and have put them up as candidates in the person of the member of Bamboo-Town who wants to be a leader. And we've asked them to fight in their league down there.
Now let me walk you all through this. He is talking to Branville McCartney, who is opposite him talking, but he doesn't have the mic, so you can't hear Brian. He's talking about Brian. He's talking about Branville McCartney, Renwood Wells, who was the leader of the, I think it was the NDP at the time, and Cassius Stewart, who was the leader of the BDM. And what he's saying was they grabbed these little fellas and made them run against each other, made them fight each other in their little league down there. They're making a joke. They're actually insulting these fellas. And this is why you never sell out. And this is why you should have some backbone. Because not only did he get them to sell out, to destroy their parties, break the hopes of those people who were supporting them with their time, their money, and their effort, he then made fun of them. After getting them to join the FNM, he made fun of them. He said, y'all go play in your league down there. You see, I'm going to play it again. So he said, you see, they're showing that they always crush the third parties by getting them to sell out for dreams, opportunity, contracts, job, a chance to be in the House of Assembly. That's what he's saying. See, we take them, they're jokers. We did run a little test and get them to play in their little league down there. Watch it again.
Bamboo-Town is a nice test case. Here's a case where you and I have taken two gentlemen who want to be leaders of the Bahamas and have put them up as candidates. There's another gentleman there
okay,
in the person of the member of Bamboo-Town who wants to be a leader. And we've asked them to fight in their league down there. You see, which of them is going to come out to become eligible to be leader? You got to do it first. So I have nothing. Bring it on. I have nothing against Bamboo Town. You know, when I was younger here, I had hard mouth, but I could back it up, and I did back it up. I wasn't just arrogant and bigoted. I was able to back up what I said. I looked him in the eye. Say, come down. Come on down. Let's sit in the back here. The entire PLP council sat there. I said, take all of you on and beat you. And we did. But we did. I'm talking. I am now speaking to big people.
Yeah, he's talking about Brian Cassius and Redwood Wells. He said, I'm not talking to big people. In other words, I'm talking to Perry Christie. Adults talking, stay on this. So I'm talking to big people. Continue.
I'm now speaking to the leader of the opposition, my worthy opponents. I am not speaking to this state of group.
You were in your hour of need.
Worthy opponents. In fact, quite frankly, Mr. Speaker, I trust that you know that unless something happens, that I wouldn't have to mention Bamboo Town again. Other than when I go down to support my man in this fight for.
Laughing at them. So when I go down to support my man, in other words, this little lackey in Bamboo Town. This is why we need real leaders who are going to stand up. But here, what else he says.
Oh, there's no question about it. There's no question about it. If the committee came back and said to cut Bamboo Town out, I would not accept, because I want him in Bamboo Town. I want to meet him in Bamboo Town. He is not going to carry my things anywhere. and if I can't get it, you'll have it.
That's a witch.
And so a message to the old God. We coming for our things. It's a new generation. We done with y'all. We now know the truth. You've raped and robbed us long enough. You've deceived us long enough. You've stolen our natural resources. You've stolen our NIB pensions that we've paid for all our life. Now it's not there for us when we are becoming senior citizens. It's our time to get our national insurance, but y'all didn't spend it. We coming for what's ours. I wish you was in retired Ingram, because the young lions is coming for you. What Brave got to take would be out for you and Christie. Brave to get it. We're not letting him have a second term to ruin this country. We come in for what's ours. And y'all are going to give us our natural resources, and y'all are going to give us our carbon credits. You want to meet Brian in Bamboo Town? I can meet you in Russell Square. And we coming to take our house. And we coming to take back everything y'all stole from us and give it to the Bahamian people. The days of y'all reign is over. The people are now going to reign, because we now know who you are. Trivia question. This is a deep one. For the pink or blue, your choice. Pink or blue. Call in. Call in 803-5995 and tell me which prime minister, which person was the prime minister when NIB stopped this person fresh. Let me see. You out of order. But let me see if you know the answer. I ain't even give the question yet. Let's go. You ain't safe. Let me hear your answer. Give me an answer. You may be right.
Which prime minister?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna guess Sir Lyndon.
Wrong answer. I'm so sorry. See you later. Which person was prime minister when NIB stopped giving account for how much money went in and out, and the money at NIB started disappearing? Which prime minister stopped giving was prime minister when NIB stopped giving account of how much money came in and went out, and the money started disappearing? In other words, they started thieving the NIB money. Okay, you're alive.
I'm disconnected, Mr. President. Is it Perry Christie?
You are absolutely in. Good evening, you're live.
Hello, Perry.
You are absolutely incorrect. Good afternoon, you're live. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to another call coming in, so we can't hear you for some reason. Hold on one sec. Let me see if I could. Okay, let me reject the call and then come back to you. Hold on, the phone ringing so much I can't put you on speaker. Okay, there you go. What's your answer?
Oh, I didn't realize.
You're wrong then. What's your answer? You're live. Hold on, I can't hear you. What's your answer? Hello, you're live.
Ingram. Hubert Ingram.
Hubert Alexander Ingram.
Yeah.
You want pink or blue?
Pink.
Well, everyone want these pink. Everyone want their girls to be smart. All right, you are absolutely correct. Hubert Alexander Ingram was the prime minister when NIB stopped giving account for how much money was going in and out. They used to do it every year. Hubert Ingram was the prime minister, and he stopped it. And then all of a sudden, the money started going missing. What's your name?
Idora Monroe.
Idora Monroe. Idora Monroe. Idora Monroe. It's a smart lady.
Yeah.
Myself and Maria Daxon did entire lives where we showed the documents from NIB, and we showed how money was being stolen from NIB. We showed that they were buying fake, it's not fake, they were buying rundown mansions and derelict mansions, condemned mansions, and all kinds of skullduggery is going on. You remember those lives?
Yeah.
All right. So you can go to you're in Nassau?
Freeport.
She's in Freeport. We have to send this to her. All right. So.
Okay.
So Freeport. So we're gonna need. Hold on. Wait. You have someone who can pick it up for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Send someone to the office tomorrow. Anytime between 11 and 5. All right.
Okay,
Let me hold on. Don't hang up. We're trying to get your number. I don't say it on there. There's a number. All right, so we got your number just in case. All right, so you got the pink one just for you. And people still call and try to answer that question. All right, y'all just hang on. All right, thank you. All right, someone said all of the above. We're still trying to call. Okay, no. We finished that. We finished that trivia. We still got another tablet, and we got some more. We got some more. And so I had a talk with Branville McCartney, and Branville McCartney, you know, he said he just feels that the Bahamian people are stupid, and they're stuck on that, and that they're not going to change. People still trying to call. And I told him that it was just the wrong time, and it was timing. And I had told him prior to this that people had to go back and forth so much before they realized that they was getting swing. And I said, when they realize they're getting swing, the one way to cause, not the one way, the easiest way is to cause a Bahamian to get violent or trip out on you is fool with their food, their money, or their woman or man. And when Bahamians realize they're getting swing, that's when you have a Burma Road riot. Y'all paying them how much? And we getting paid what? We shut the country down. Gotta kill some of us. And I told Brian and other third parties at the time, I said, you gotta educate the people. Because I wasn't into politics at that time. When Brian ran in 2012, etc., I wasn't interested in running. Ingram had asked me to run. He ran behind me up to the whole time. Till it was time to ratify candidates. And I didn't want to run for Brian and the NDP and all these other people. I wasn't interested in politics. But I told them, when the Bahamian people get tired, they could be in problems. And the Bahamian people are tired. And you started to see how quick all of the PLP trolls started going against their own party, and PLPs are speaking out against their parties. The talks is comforting them now. People tired. People tired. People tired. Tax. How much money did the Ingram administration steal with the Dome scheme? How much money did the Ingram administration steal with the Abaco Dome scheme? How much? Tax it. Don't call it tax. How much money? This BTC card, $20 gift card. How much money? Someone asked about a recent poll. 90 million, 8 million, 600 million, 6 billion. Frank Carey, you finally get it. There you go, Frank Carey. The Minister administration said that they spent $6 billion in the domes. But come to find out, Sebastian's company had paid for the domes. When Abaco was in distress, people weren't getting the monies that were donated to them to repair their homes. And Minister had gone out there and said that the Abaco was 95% back to normal. And the NGOs called me and locals called me and said, Lincoln, you're the only person going to stand up against this man because he's a dictator. He's lying. Come see for yourself. And I went down there. I took Clint Watson with me. He was at Eyewitness News at the time. I took him with me with a camera crew. And while we were filming, we were live. He was live and I was live. It's still on my Facebook page. He got a call and you could hear in the background, I think, in my Facebook live. he got a call while we were dealing with the domes and showing the domes, saying from Domino Knoll, saying, leave that alone. Leave that alone. Sabas is who paid for them domes. That's Sabas domes. Cut the live right away, but I didn't cut my live. And he started to explain that Sabas paid for the domes, and it caused me to start to investigate. So if Sabah's company really paid for the domes, and then Ministem said that they spent the $6 million on the domes, where the money gone? Frank Carey, this is his card. Frank, you know what to do. 11 to 5 tomorrow. You can go and come and pick up your PTC voucher, $20. All right, so just wanted to do that little trivia. So I told all of Brand them that there's a time for everything. All right, it's a time for everything under the face of the sun. And all right, so I saw the power blink just now. Oh, hair and thunder and lightning. So you know BEC could turn this off in a minute. All right. So anyway, let me keep going. That's what the deal is with that. So Brand, I told Brand as I spoke to him today, as he felt it was hopeless dealing with Bahamians, that Bahamians just won't get it. I said, listen, there's a time for everything. And there's something happening on the ground. I said, you're not there and you're just watching the media, and the media is lying, so you don't know what's really going on. The media is trying to make you think that everything is gung-ho with the PLP. That's why they put this poll out there, this lying poll. All of these polls, all these people are connected. The Mwali poll they did before that, the domain. Listen, the former editor of The Guardian is Mwali's partner. That's Brent Dean. All right, Guardian. All right, Brent Dean is Mwali's partner. And also, Brent Mwali's mother, lady who spoke out against the second poll. Yes, the president of UB. That's Mwali's mother. All right? Go connect some dots and then come back to me on Sunday. But I told him there's a time for everything. And I said, my brother, you've given up. But all you really did was pass the baton. Brian is in the next generation from me. He's about 10 years older than me, or a little more than that. At the next election, he's probably going to be about 60. I said, you pass the baton. I'm going to take this baton on the last leg of this 100-meter dash, and I'm going to run with all my might and dive over the finish line if I have to. We are going to finish strong. And so for every warrior who was out there, but they couldn't carry the load, the pressure of your business being attacked, of your family being victimized and you being victimized. For every activist out there who had to sell out, who felt they had to sell out for self-preservation, I am going to take this baton, not for my honor, but for the honor of the Bahamian people and for the honor and glory of God, who's making this move happen. Do not be wary and do not be afraid. I have been victimized. I've had businesses attacked. I've had business burnt down. You know the victimization. I've gone to it. That's why I'm not fearful. There's nothing that they haven't tried with me. I've had attempts on my life. Attempts. I didn't just say threats. I get threats regularly. I've had attempts on my life. I could do a whole show with attempts that were made against me. I am going to take this baton and muscle this across the finish line. This is it. This is D-Day, Judgment Day. Armageddon is coming for the old guard. And a new breed of warriors have stepped forward. And we are going to take this country to the new Bahamas. So, Brian, I know you're shell-shocked. You keep going in the constituency and everyone saying they can vote for you, and they didn't vote for you. They didn't get beat bad enough yet. And yeah, they still haven't gotten beaten bad enough. But I see the groundswell. And based on what I'm seeing on the ground, we can take this. And we can give this to the Bahamian people. You see, even with your policies, Brian, I told you, just educate the Bahamian people, inform them, but y'all didn't do that. Educate them. Let them see what has been happening. And let them make the decision. That's what we're doing. And we are going to cross over into the new Bahamas. God is in control. And that's why I fear no man. They can plot and scheme and do whatever they want. They can lock me up 1,000,000 times. They could get a bunch of crooked judges who they put in place to make all kind of decisions or whatever they want. I ain't starting now. They can say whatever they want about me. They can make all the lies in the world. I ain't starting now. I have seen the promised land. And I am going to cross over into that promised land. Who's coming with me? On October 4th, we are going over into the promised land. October 4th. Come start up there with us and let them see a new crew of young lions are ready. A new crew of young lions are ready. A new crew of young lions are ready. Pink or blue? Listen. I want to know who this person is who just called me. And I ain't answered the question yet. I ain't say nothing yet. Let me answer this person. Oh, they hang up. Pink or blue? Oh, we got this is a good pea soup night. You know what? I really want someone who is in need to call me. If you really need a tablet for your child, this is a Kindle now. If you really need a Kindle tablet for your child, you want them to read, be educated, etc., etc., or you know someone who needs this, don't do this for greed because you won't win a prize. Call me now. Good afternoon, you're live.
Yes. So who's the need call for the tablet?
Yes. You need a tablet?
And the first one? Yes.
Pink or blue? Pink, this for a girl?
Yes.
The girl like to read?
Yes, he does.
He or she?
That tablet was damaged, and she need one for school.
It's a Kindle. All right, so
yes,
Pink.
Yes.
All right, so we got your Pink. What's your name?
LaDawn Russell.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So that's a pink for LaDon Russell. Come get that. Come get that tomorrow. Anywhere, anytime between 11 and 5. All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Pink or blue? Now, I got plenty of these. Let me answer this question. Good afternoon. You're live.
Hey, good afternoon, Mr. President.
How you doing?
I calling you back, man, yeah, because I have a little girl. Hello, you can hear me? I
Yes.
have a little girl who really need a tablet, man. I made one of those Kindles.
You do? Okay, I see you. I see you was hustling and trying to call all night, but you keep missing. So you want a pink then?
Yes, sir. A pink, yes, sir.
Only one problem. I didn't give out the 5 I said I was going to give out tonight.
All right.
That ain't all right. I give you a pink because I got more than 5. I can give you. I'm gonna give you a pink. All right. Give me your name, please.
My name is Edward Clare.
All right, Edward Clare. I'm gonna try to get them to see your number right there. It's their number. All right. All right. So a pink is gonna be there waiting for you tomorrow, okay?
Thank you, Mr. President.
God bless you, man. Anyone need this $20 phone card? It's a BTC gift card. So you can spend this on anything with BTC. Anyone really need this? Call. Call. If you really need this. Okay. Good afternoon. You're live.
Good day. How you doing?
I'm awesome. How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay. So what you calling for?
The BTC gift card.
You wasn't calling for the tablet, for the Kindle?
I was calling earlier for that after the man came on.
Wow. But you didn't get one.
No, I was calling for my baby boy.
Your baby boy?
Yeah.
Oh, how old he is?
He's 2.
He 2?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he can't read yet.
No, you can't read.
But you can wait for him to learn. You can use this to teach him.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, let me tell you what I can do. I just happen to have one sitting in front of me that's blue. So that must mean that was for you, seeing that you was trying to call all night.
All right. Thank you.
So I can give you the card and the tablet because you called for the card.
Wow, that's nice.
All right. So God bless you. And we love you. And we'll soon be in the New Bahamas. I need your name.
Okay, Tedisha Monroe.
Tedisha Monroe.
Yeah.
It's a number right there. That's Tedisha. Oh, hold on. You can see it. Okay, we got you, Tedisha. So make sure to show up tomorrow. One more time. Okay, hold on.
Okay, I am grandmama.
Your grandmama?
Mm-hmm.
You have someone you could send for it?
And Nassau?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have someone I can send for it.
Yeah, just send them to the office to get it for you, okay?
Okay.
All right. So we appreciate you. We love you. Make sure they give you your name and your number, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right. God bless you. All right. So that's Tedisha Monroe. She got the card and the Kindle. All right. Someone asked which prime minister need the most cut skin. Which I want to know that for true. Which prime minister do you think was the worst prime minister of them all? Which prime minister? Honestly, Tex. Which prime minister do you think was the worst prime minister of them all? Let me see what your answer is. Someone say Brave. Which prime minister was the worst prime minister of them all? Someone say all of them. Brave Davis, Ingram. Brave, Ingram. All need cut blank. Brave, brave, brave. Wow. Coward Brave is the worst. This man literally opened up an invasion of our country. And he took our carbon credits. And he tried to swing us. Someone say Perry Christie. All of the above. Wow. All of the above. Still in office. Wow. I thought 60% of y'all feel that Brave is doing a good job. I taught him while he said that 60% of y'all say he's doing a good job. Someone say Menace, Ingram, everyone saying Brave. Oh my God. Brave, brave, brave. Wow. All. Wow. All right. Well, guess what we didn't get to cover tonight? The main thing I wanted to cover, carbon credits. So I'm going to, on Sunday, when I go live again, need some time to recover. So y'all give me a break this week. Give me 1 week off. I can fight for you just as hard next week. Give me 1 week off. I just had one funeral this week. But other than that, give me a week off. And give me a week off. And I can start back on Sunday, all right? So Sunday, we are going to I'm going to talk about the carbon credits. I'm going to break this thing down for you. There's a lot of questions. We have to educate our people. Get your family and friends in front of the TV. Get them in front of Facebook, or put it on YouTube. You see how beautiful it looks on YouTube? That's YouTube in the back house. All right? That's YouTube. So that's how beautiful it looks. You can read all the messages clear. You can see the big screen right there. This is how it looks when you watch it on your TV at home. So if you have a smart TV or a Fire Stick or whatever you got, you can watch it on YouTube, and it's really clear. So either one of them you can watch it on. All right, and on all of our different platforms. All right, so get your family and friends out. We're going to have an in-depth conversation about our carbon credits. We don't need to be talking about nothing else in this country right now. They just reported that our carbon credits is worth $156 billion. And you got people talking about foolishness. You got them bragging about how much more tourists coming to our shore. Like, seriously, we're not benefiting from that. We don't own the cruise ship. We don't own the hotel. That doesn't go to us. There is no way that tourism benefits an economy. And that's why economists says that tourist-based economies are all poor. Jamaica, Bahamas, Barbados, Bermuda. Wow. Because they let the foreigners come and make the money and send it out of the country. The tourism-based economy that they're bragging about, Chester Cooper beating on his chest because more tourists are coming here. He didn't do nothing for that, but more tourists are coming here. Beat on your chest when Bahamians own the major hotels and the casinos. That's where the money stays in our economy, and our economy grows. That's what's going to happen in the New Bahamas. Beat on your chest when Bahamians own the number 2 industry of offshore banking. That's what's going to happen in the New Bahamas. And it's not going to be the offshore banking where they're hiding money for mafia and criminals. It's going to be something different. Beat on your chest when we own this economy. Like, tourism. Tourism is doing good. They always put, the person they want to be the next shining boy, blue-eyed boy in tourism like they did with Obi. because tourism they have a lot of budget, and you always look good because tourism is always rising slowly, but it's always rising. So whoever there is going to look good automatically. But I'm not impressed. So we're going to talk about our carbon credits. We got a lot to talk about with our carbon credits. But while they're bragging, these messages were going out, especially from South Andres. See that? South Andres. There will be no school today at South Andres High due to the fact that there is no water from Smiths Hill to Mars Bay. Wow. The service providers is still working on the system, and hopefully this problem will be fixed today. I can show you a bunch of messages like this. We live in a country where nothing works, and people still saying they can vote PLP and FNM. We coming to take this country back October 4th, 9:30 a.m. October 4th, 9:30 a.m. Convention coming. If you want to contribute to the convention, remember, you got to make this party happen. If you want to contribute, you can go to our website and you can contribute either through GoFundMe or directly to the website. All right, right there. All right, or directly to the website. So you can click on one of these links that I just put up, anyone, or you can scan this when you watch it later. If you watch it on the TV, go scan that. Support the movement. If you're a member, make sure you're paid up in order to be able to participate and be a delegate so that you can vote for who the leader, deputy leader, chairman, treasurer, secretary general, and other positions will be. All right. We are putting the rules together. We're going to put the rules out this week coming. But you're going to nominate. You're going to send your nominations in. Have those nominations in 3 days in advance, so we can do up your ballots, and you're going to vote. It's going to be a wonderful time. All right. So and no, you don't have to pay to get a position in the party. That's sick. That what Brave is doing, but of course he's trying to keep his control. You saw Alfred Sayers when he was running, talking about the corruption in the PLP. That's a member of the party talking about how corrupt they were. This is when he was running against Brave last time. But how corrupt they were. And look, they came in power, and look how corrupt they are. Wow. But guess what Alfred says? You are helping them be corrupt. Because you said they were corrupt. You did nothing to stop it. But you're right there with them. Alfred says that makes you corrupt. That's why we played that video in the beginning. If you didn't see it, go back to the beginning when this is over and watch it. So we still got a lot to talk about. Our carbon credits, we're going to break this down. Get your family and friends to sit down. We still got 11 minutes before our 2 hours. We're going to end now. So please give me a break. If you had appointments with me, I got to cancel them for this week. I got to look after me. I fight every single day, all day. Marie is laid up in the hospital. She keeps going and going and going and going. And only so much you can take. All right. I don't know how she does it. And she's laid up in the hospital and still texting people. Maria, put that phone down. Now. Watch me tomorrow. Go to your bed and go to sleep. But we put in a lot of work because we love what we're doing and we believe in this. We're not giving up. I am not a sellout. I am not anyone that came before me. I am not interested. I don't just want to be in parliament. So you're not going to get me to just join the PLP or FNM so that I could get a seat. I'm not interested in that. I am interested in one thing. There's a chance for every Bahamian to benefit from the natural resources and the carbon credits. I have to fight for that. And someone say, oh, everybody can't, man. Well, I have to go down fighting. I got to see if Bahamians stupid enough to vote against themselves again, because in 1967, the PLP did not get the majority of votes. Most Bahamians voted against a black majority. They just didn't believe black people could run the government. If Bahamians vote against themselves. All are straight. We don't ever have to look back. But the PLP and FDM is not going to give it to you. If you vote against that, my conscience clear. I don't lose. I can be good. I don't lose. I can't lose in this. I straight. Me and mine can be straight. I'm doing this for a generation. I'm doing this for God. So if you want to see this happen, fight for it. Invest in it. Invest your time, your money, your efforts to help us make this happen. All right? So invest. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to leave you with some special videos. These videos are to remind you that we can do this, that change can come, that other countries doing it right now, and to remind you that you cannot let brave them continue to rape us and trick us. Bahamas, wake up, please. Wake up. This is only going to happen if you make this happen. You got to talk to your family. You got to talk to your friends. You do. They say, oh, y'all need to come here. Y'all need to go there. No. You are there. Y'all need to come to the ghetto. You in the ghetto. You talk to everyone you can. That's why they can't stop this movement or they can't understand it, because we are everywhere. You are there. That's the movement. They can control the media. They can attack us on social media. They can't shut you up. They can't tell you not to talk to your family and friends in your house. Don't stop. Some of them blind. Don't get frustrated with them. People are telling me that there are some people who say they COI supporters who just cuss people out on social media, like 2 or 3 people or 3 or 4 people. Listen, don't get distracted. I don't have time for small conversations or small talk. Someone said, oh, I ain't voting for COI because someone who said there's a COI cussed me out on WhatsApp. Seriously? You think if I go in the barbershop and someone wearing a PLP shirt, and they say there's a PLP, and they in there rowing, because that's what he's doing in the barbershop, and they cuss me out, I can say I ain't voting for the PLP because one dude in the barbershop cuss me? No, I wouldn't vote for the PLP, but I'm saying that wouldn't be the reason. That's like someone on the bus stop eating Kentucky, and they loving their Kentucky, and they cuss me as they walk past. They say, I'm not going to eat Kentucky anymore. There's a difference between supporters and candidates and executives. There's a difference. The reason some people are cussing is because they're hurt, and you cannot, we are victims. We have been victims, and you cannot tell victims how to feel. You cannot tell victims how to act and how to react, because it's a reaction. And most of these people are cussing out political trolls. I'm not condoning their actions, but they're cussing out trolls on regular people. These trolls who are getting paid to keep you poor and keep you broke. And then the trolls are cussing them, and then they're sending around the voice notes of the persons, the Bahamians reacting to them. But they ain't saying what they say. But they're cussing you. These Bahamians are cussing you because you trying to keep us poor and broke, because you getting one $5,000 a month contract or one $1,200 contract. You selling yourself and trying to lie and spin and deceive for these millionaires who raping and robbing us. Sometimes it makes me want to cuss too, that someone could be so stupid that for a little couple dollars contract, they will sell their souls. Bahamians are angry and they're used to that. Dr. Miles Monroe did a sermon. I wish I could have played it tonight. He said, never follow someone who is not angry. He said, never follow a leader who is not angry. Because that anger that brings change. Never forget that sermon. I can circulate that again. Talking about Mother Teresa and some other people. He said, when you are angry at what she was angry that she saw all these poor people. She had to walk over poor people to get where she was going. People on the ground starving while the rich was living good. She was angry. The ruler of Qatar, who changed the game and started making his people benefit from their natural resources and made everyone rich, he was angry. He told his dad, how is it that we live in so lavish and people dying on the street of starvation? He was angry. And if what you see in this country don't make you mad, something wrong with you. We are too passive. That is why we suffer. America became America because they was angry. And they did the Boston Tea Party. They was tired of paying taxes and being robbed and raped. They were angry. Jesus went in the temple and break the place up because he was angry at what was going on. Moses killed one of the Egyptians because he was angry at seeing his people being beaten down so much. He was angry. So am I angry? Hell yes, I'm angry. To know that they lied to us. They rape us and rob us and just made us pay more and more taxes. They robbed NIB. And now they're trying to tell us we got to pay for that, for their actions. Yes, I am angry. And if a patrol says the wrong thing to me, he might get a 5-pound word, like the 5-pound word that Brave Davis said in the House of Assembly. Yeah, they ain't saved. Remember, Brave Davis cussed in the House of Assembly? Said BS word. Was angry. It isn't until the people start to get angry that change comes. And what you are seeing is a symptom of people's anger and frustration. You could abuse that woman as much as you want to know. When you see her start getting angry, your days are numbered. That's why they call it courage. Courage. Ladies and gentlemen, see you. Watch these videos and go to your bed and dream of a new Bahamas. Meet us on October 4th. Come listen to us and be a part of us on November 18th. See you next time.
Who is Lincoln Bain? This is the question I ask the Bahamian people. Have you ever seen anyone in your lifetime take on the government system face on? In my lifetime I have never saw anyone stand up to this government system like Lincoln Bain. You have to give it to him. The man get balls. For the trolls who in the WhatsApp group spewing lies, he have your back too. You're just like most colonial slaves, trying to take care of master. We forgive you because you're just indoctrined. Once the citizens come together, we don't have to wait for 5 years for a general election. We have the power to remove any government we select. Who is not working for us, remember we are the boss.
This may be the best citizenship in the world, and they all have it. Because of this card, they get free land, free education, free weddings, free hospitals, and even a free funeral. It's the citizenship of a country in the Middle East called the United Arab Emirates. This is what life is like for citizens from the Emirate of Dubai. And because the city is so generous, they get the craziest benefits I have ever seen. Are you ready for this? When you are born, your parents pay nothing. Your delivery and checkups for the next 9 months are all free. Then you grow up and you go to school. Local school in Dubai is free! And so are universities, because Dubai will pay for you to get a degree.
I studied at Zayed University and New York University, both for free.
Who's gonna pay for that?
The government.
Then you get married. If you can't afford the wedding, you get $20,000 to throw a wedding. And after marriage, every local Dubai family gets this: free land. Did you get free land?
Yes.
Did you get free land?
Yes.
Did you get free land?
Sure, yes.
And if you cannot afford the home, then you get a grant to build it for free.
I also can't afford building a house. I can get a 0 interest loan on housing.
Zero?
0.
If you need to go to the hospitals are free. And if you need surgery that's not available here, they will fly you to another country to get treatment for free. When you become a senior citizen, you get discounts, many discounts. And if you live alone and can't afford it, Dubai will even send a caretaker to look after you for free. And when you die, well, in Dubai, that's also free. Your funeral will be taken care of, and Dubai will build a full tent with air conditioning within 5 hours of your death next to your home, so your friends can come and say goodbye to you. The point of government is to take care of people. And in Dubai, they take it to the extreme. Imagine if every city, every state, every government in the world did this. We would have a much happier world.